My sister. When I last saw her, she was 6 years old. And that was 9 years ago. Since from then, my mother's face forgot how to smile. When depressed, it shapeshifts into a screen and play her fears as videos. I remember when this happened for the first time. I looked into her eyes and saw my sister sitting in a dungeon, wearing torn clothes. On her face, she was wearing a mask made out of fear and helplessness. It happened again. She was paging my sister's photo album. I looked at her and saw my sister smoking drugs, sniffing cocaine, drinking alcohol, so that she would never be sober enough to recognize the different fingerprints of trash that cover her thighs. Last week, when I walked in, she was sitting on her bed, with her knees on her chest, with her arms around them, swimming in a puddle of tears. I looked at her and saw names of the girls that disappeared the same year as my sister and were later found butchered into pieces. Others were raped and killed. Some had their insides stolen. When it got to this point, she collapsed and could not breathe for a few hours. My father, he never say much, but when I hug him, I always feel his dying heart dragging its lazy feet to beat. At night, he does not sleep nor blink, for he knows that his fears are hiding behind his eyelids, waiting to confront him. When he talks, it feels like he's finally opening the end, letting ashes of hope blend with the wind. The more I look at him, the more I learn that it is less evil to kill a man than to let him live with a dagger in his heart. I was scared, thinking he would go back to drowning his worries in alcohol. I'm happy he did not, but sad that I every day watch him drown in his worries. I remember how they used to fight. They used to blame each other. They used to blame themselves. They used to blame God, but most of the time, they did not know who to blame. Whenever we try to eat supper as a family, we sit at the dinner table. The loudest conversation we share is silence, followed by our eyes giving birth to tropical cyclones. And then our appetites would leave the room, and then we would leave to our rooms. It doesn't matter how many times the sky shuffles the clouds or the earth throws the sun from one hand to another. This family will never see a good day. As I'm standing here, looking at the two zombies that I call my parents lifelessly move around the house, I can't help but wonder, when you took her, did she not cry? Did she not scream? Before giving up, with tears in her eyes, did she not beg that you take her home? She's still talking in my head, telling me that we should never stop looking for her.